Do you believe that perseverance can truly conquer all the gossip, all the sarcasm, and even the harshest storms of the crypto market? The story of Cardano is the clearest, most resounding proof of that belief. In the chaotic world of 2015, where Bitcoin and Ethereum were lauded as untouchable titans, one man dared to stand apart from the crowd. That man was Charles Hoskinson. He was a co-founder of Ethereum, but he departed due to fundamental disagreements about its future direction. He carried with him a profound question, a question that would reshape the landscape of blockchain technology. Is it possible to create a blockchain built not on hype, but on science, rigorous research, and unwavering certainty? From that single powerful question, Cardano was born. It arrived without noise, without fanfare. It arrived with just a vision. If Bitcoin is the digital equivalent of gold and Ethereum is a global supercomputer, then Cardano chose a path no one had dared to tread. It embarked on a mission to become the first blockchain built entirely on a foundation of academic research. Every single upgrade, every architectural decision, had to be peer-reviewed by the brightest minds in cryptography and computer science. Its development was meticulously planned in systematic stages. Byron, the foundation. Shelley, the era of decentralization. Godwin, the dawn of smart contracts. Basha, the age of scaling. And Voltaire, the final chapter of governance. This philosophy prioritized long-term sustainability over the fleeting allure of speed. There was no build fast to catch the trend mentality. Cardano refused to make unrealistic promises or chase the ephemeral fevers of NFTs and DeFi, only to abandon its community when the hype faded. Instead, it spent years, quietly and diligently, building its foundation, layer by layer, brick by brick. And for this very reason, it became a target of relentless ridicule. The whispers grew into a chorus of doubt. Cardano only knows how to research. ADA is a ghost chain, a blockchain with no activity. When will the roadmap ever be finished? Yet through it all, Cardano simply kept going. Then came the Great Rebirth. The Shelley era was completed and a seismic shift occurred. The Cardano network transitioned to a state of true decentralization, a moment its community had patiently awaited. Almost overnight, thousands of independent stake pools sprang up across the globe, operated by individuals from every walk of life. In a flash, Cardano transformed into one of the most decentralized and secure proof-of-stake networks in the entire world. The price of ADA surged, heralding a new chapter in its epic journey. And for the very first time, the wider world began to understand. Cardano wasn't slow. Cardano was just careful. The momentum continued to build with the arrival of Godwin. The Alonzo hard fork activated smart contracts, unlocking a universe of possibilities. It was as if someone had handed the community a box of smart Lego blocks, and they began to build with a fervor that stunned the skeptics. An entire ecosystem blossomed on the once barren ground. Decentralized finance DeFi platforms emerged, offering new ways to manage assets. Decentralized exchanges DEXs facilitated seamless token swaps. Lending protocols, NFT marketplaces, innovative stablecoins, and powerful Layer 2 and Cytokane solutions began to populate the network. The so-called ghost chain had transformed from a quiet research project into a vibrant, bustling platform used by millions of people. But this is where Cardano's story truly diverges from the rest. It was never just about building a blockchain to pump a token's price. The ultimate goal was always to forge real solutions for real-world problems. The technology began to connect with humanity in meaningful ways. In Africa, it was used to track agricultural supply chains, ensuring fair prices for farmers. In Ethiopia, it was implemented to create tamper-proof digital school records for millions of students, securing their educational futures. The vision extended to building a fully decentralized governance system with Voltaire, empowering the community to guide the future of the protocol. Researchers began exploring blockchain applications in healthcare, and projects emerged to create a carbon savings platform. Leveraging the blockchain for environmental good, Cardano was becoming a blockchain that truly mattered, not just one that followed a trend. And then, the storms came. When the crypto market crashed, a familiar pattern emerged. Projects that once seemed invincible disappeared into thin air. Founders ran away with investor funds. Development ground to a halt as the easy money dried up. But Cardano was different. While others crumbled, Cardano's builders kept building. The network underwent continuous improvements. Throughput was upgraded to handle more traffic. Transaction fees were optimized to remain low. Development on Hydra, the critical layer to scaling solution, accelerated. The ecosystem of Sideakins expanded, and the core Ouroboros consensus protocol received continuous scientific updates. Through the darkest days of the bear market, Cardano showed the world that persistence is its own kind of strength. Today, the future of ADA shines brighter than ever. Cardano is relentlessly moving towards its next set of ambitious goals. The full implementation of Hydra promises to scale the network to the million transaction per second level. An Ethereum-compatible EVM sidechain is being developed to bridge ecosystems and welcome a new wave of developers. The complete Voltaire governance system will soon place the network's treasury and future entirely in the hands of its community. More powerful and decentralized stablecoins are on the horizon, alongside a secure and sustainable expansion of its DeFi ecosystem. It is committed to being a green blockchain. It's an energy-efficient and genuinely useful technology for generations to come. ADA is no longer a name met with skepticism. It has become the ecosystem with the clearest and most steadfast philosophy in all of crypto. Cardano is not a project that chases trends. It is a project driven by a long-term, unshakable vision. It is not famous for its explosive, short-lived price pumps. It is famous for its steadfastness, its solid scientific foundation, and its profound desire to change the world for the better. The journey of ADA is a powerful symbol, a living testament to an age-old saying: slow and steady, steady and durable.